Can the Drake Corsair be your new daily driver? Well, in this video, we're going to take a look at it. We're going to shoot and loot with it just to test out the ship. But first, let's give a quick tour of the ship. You might be new. The Drake Corsair has very big guns. At the front, it has four size 4 guns, and on its wings, you can see right there, it has two size 5s. So very good guns. It also comes with turrets. I believe about 3 turrets. So you can have 3 friends on board as well. And here at the back, we get a cargo ramp. If I open it up, this can fit an Ursa as well. And 72 SEUs of cargo on the grid. But obviously, you can put it off grid and get a little bit more here and there. Let me close everything here. All of the components, well, some of it is also here on the grid. Very accessible. Got your shields, your coolers, all of them open, so you can quickly repair them. In the middle here is the component room, basically engineering, power plants, batteries, and quantum drives. And here is your armory. Lots of gun racks, some suit racks, plus we've got another exit here with a little door. Usually I like to jump out of here. You just pull that lever and you close both doors, so very convenient. You can even fit a railgun here, 2 railguns, so very big racks. If we go to the middle here, here is the living quarters. Got your table, a bunch of rooms with storage in them, and obviously here you've got your shower and I guess your shitter. In the rooms does have storage. The bottom here, 1.3 SEUs plus another suit locker, I believe. Here is the elevator where you can enter and exit. If I take the elevator, we can go to the roof. Here is the roof, so very convenient to get on top of things. You can even shoot from here, so very nice. Let's go back. Here is where you can find 2 turrets, 1 turret to the left and 1 turret to the right. This room is the captain's room, so you can use that. A little bit smaller than the other rooms, but still pretty decent. Co-pilot, you can enter the remote turret. And here is the main little cockpit area that we're going to be using. We do have quite a bit of struts in the way of flying, but the front section is mostly open. Very nice MFDs, quite a bit of them. Let's go do a couple of missions to see how the ship performs. For our first mission here, to test out the Drake Corsair, I'm going to do just an ambush mission and Argo Raft. Usually they spawn a decent amount of gold. I need a bit of money since I've been buying all of the ships. So let's go see how much we can make. I will do a bigger mission as well to see how the Corsair perform against them as well. But we're going to do this one first. Now the Corsair does have folding wings and you can unfold them as well. They're pretty decent. You can see they're basically meant to look like sails. And once you unfold them, you get access to your big guns. If you're wondering how to do this, you can just use this little button right here, where you can unfold your wings. There we go. Or you can use the key binding, but my key binding is different at the moment. I put it on my mouse, so I don't have to reach for it each time. But at our mission location here, I'm just going to hide in a cloud here and wait for our targets. All of our targets are here. I'm just going to go gimbal mode. The ship is quite big. We need to take out the Avenger Titan first, and then we can take out the raft. Let's see what we can do here. I do have dat bolts at the moment. I'm testing out ballistics on the Corsair. So we don't have the fastest projectile speed, but we should be able to get a bit closer and deal some amount of damage. Shouldn't be that bad. Let me just see if I can get track of it. It's quite a bit faster than me though. Behind the asteroid. We go, let's see if we can hit it. But it didn't collide with the asteroid. It went quite quickly. Since we do have ballistics, it's quite easy to deal with these ships. Especially the Argo Raft, it will go down pretty quickly, I guess. Let's just see here. Don't want to full def it. We do want to loot the cargo, but this should go very fast. Seems like the servers are lagging a bit as well. So it lost its engine. It's pretty red at the moment. Just peppering it now. I don't want a full day fit. A little bit scared. I instant it. There we go. Let's give it a scan. For cargo, we've got 68 gold, which is very decent. Scrap is also alright, but mostly here for the gold. Let's loot and see what the cargo hold can do. Here is our first box of gold, quite big, and it should be able to fit on the Corsair quite easily. You can just snap it to the grid there, so we can fit quite a few of them. We can fit about 2 32 SEU boxes on the Corsair, plus we can put a little bit on top, I believe. Here is another 4 SEUs of gold. Unfortunately, I don't think this will snap to the top, but we can definitely just leave it there. Since there is some space, I'm gonna go deliver a Grimhex quickly, but I'm not gonna sell. We're gonna do another mission, do a bigger ship to see what we can find. We're at Grimhex here. I'm gonna land and unload. The Corsair is quite big though, especially with its wingspan, so you need to be very careful when landing so you don't hit them. The Corsair is actually a very good daily driver, especially if you're going to do a lot of missions like this where you need cargo. You can't fit the most amount of cargo, but your weapon damage is quite a bit, so it makes it very easy to complete missions super quickly. Let's send everything down here. Now that we have sent everything down, let's take another mission here just to show you how it deals with bigger ships. For our bigger mission here, we're going to take the tactical strike mission just to test out the C2 against bigger ships. Here we will go up against C2 and a bigger supporting ship. Let's go see what we can do. I'm at my mission location. I'm just going to wait in the cloud for the C2. Our ship has arrived. The supporting ship is a Retaliator, and of course the other one is the C2. Let's see if we can take care of the Retaliator first. This is a torpedo ship, I believe. I do have my flare set up correctly. I'm just gonna go gimbaled mode. I feel it's a little bit easier to go gimbaled mode with bigger ships, as you can hit more consistently. This thing has a lot of turrets, so it does do quite a bit of damage. VTOL here, just to stay on top of it. Hopefully we can kill this thing quite quickly with our ballistics. I am trying out ballistics for the Corsair, just because they got a little buff. I want to see if it's back. So far it feels pretty decent. It was quite quickly. Now for the C2. The C2 is no threat really. They're basically just sitting ducks. I'm gonna see if I can get on top of it. Just do some decent damage. With ballistics, we don't have to worry too much about shields. We can just fire through it. Makes it quite convenient. The only thing is we need to restock, and that costs a little bit. But usually we have more than enough. Since we can only loot once, and then we need to go sell. Ooh, there we go. Almost hard to the C2. Let's see what cargo it has. So for cargo, it only has a lot of scrap. The other things isn't here. I definitely think they removed gold. This is maybe the 10th time I've killed the C2. There used to be gold on them. They completely removed it, but I'm still gonna sell the scrap for a little bit of money here and there. Let's see what we can squeeze in. Here's the button to open the ramp for the C2. Now unfortunately the cargo is not the best, but we will be taking it just to test out the cargo bay. Plus I can make a little bit of money here and there. Even with the scrap, we definitely won't be able to fit everything. The Corsair doesn't have the biggest cargo bay unfortunately, but it does have quite a bit of damage, so it's a trade-off. Let me see what I can fit. This is the last box that we can fit. So you can fit about 3 very big boxes. We will need to use the side entrance, otherwise we can't enter. But let's go sell. Here is the docking collar, very useful when you can't use the back to enter anymore because you got too much cargo. Pull this lever, open it. We just close both doors. I'm gonna head over to Grimhex and sell everything at once that we farmed so far. Looks like our cargo made it here. So even if it's off grid, not snapped to it, the cargo will stay. Don't worry too much about it. I do think the Corsair is a very good ship, especially if you like damage over cargo space. The Corsair used to be my daily driver. I used to do a lot of bounties with it, but since then I scaled back just a little bit. I mostly use the Cutlass now, but for the damage it's very good, especially if you want to kill a ship very quickly. Plus the ship has a lot of character. Even though it's a bit sluggish, it definitely grows on you and you get used to it eventually. The wing folding is a little bit tedious, but eventually you'll get it down and it will go very quickly. There's our last box. Everything is on the grid. Let's go sell our scrap and our gold to see how much we made in total. With the Corsair here, here's admin office, the place where we can sell all of our cargo at Grim Hex. Let's see how much we made in total. Here's our scrap. Let's max it out. 153,000. And for our gold, 68 SEUs. Let's max it as well. 397,000. In total, we made 551,000. Took us about an hour thereabout. I do think the Corsair is a very good daily driver, especially if you need a bigger ship. For PvE, it's on par with the Constellation and the Star Lancer Max. So a very good ship. It has a lot of damage, but not as much cargo. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like. And if you want to see more videos like this, then you can watch these two videos right here. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in my next video.